If you have credit card debt, you are not alone. Often the idea of paying it off is overwhelming, but the longer you let the debt pile up, the more money you will pay to wipe it all out. Bill Spencer is joining us this morning to share what you can do right now, right this very minute, to get rid of credit card debt for good. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, Zach. Yeah, and that's a very important thing because right now we have record credit card debt in this country. We've reached a level that has never been seen before. It's actually $1.18 trillion that Americans owe in credit card balances, okay? That is just phenomenal. At the same time, we're paying the highest average interest rate on these credit cards we've ever paid. The average now there are people who are paying more than this, but the average interest rate on a credit card right now is 20.74%.
My goodness.
Again, record high, never been seen before. A few years ago, people would have just scoffed at that kind of an interest rate, wouldn't pay it. That's what everybody, average people, are paying that right now.
Even with good credit.
With good credit, that's the average credit card rate. So that's just nuts. You got to get rid of, if you're carrying a balance on your credit card right now, it's going to take you years and years and years to wipe it out at these interest rates.
That's wild. Okay, so talk to us. What can families do? What can people do right now to wipe away their debt fast without having to pay these high interest rates?
Yeah, well, the simplest thing is you can actually eliminate all of your credit card debt without paying any interest at all if you do it the right way. And the formula for that is to get a 0% balance transfer card. And there are a few I'd like to recommend. There is the City Simplicity 0% balance credit card, and also the Wells Fargo Reflect. Let me tell you how you would use these cards to wipe out your debt. Say you've got $5,000 in credit card debt on 5 different cards. Well, you apply for one of the 2 cards I just told you about, let's say the City Simplicity card. You get that card and then you transfer that $5,000, all of it, from the 5 different cards onto that one card, okay? Now you're going to have 0%
consolidating it essentially onto that one card.
You're consolidating. The important thing is that for 21 months, you're not going to have to pay any interest at all. So what do? You take that $5,000, you divide it by 21 months, you're going to come up with roughly $250 a month is what it's going to add up to. If you pay that $250 a month every month for the next 21 months, at the end of that term, you've wiped out your debt entirely and you've paid 0 interest. And at the same time, I would recommend that you not do anything else with that card. Don't add any other spending on that 0% credit card. Just pay off the balance of the $5,000 that you've got through that card, and again, you're going to pay 0 interest, and 21 months from now, you're going to be debt-free. And you've done it without paying any interest.
And think of it, too, as a reset. You know, you talk about that doesn't give you the right to go and continue spending on another card just because you're putting it on this card where you have 0% interest. And, too, if you can pay a little more each month, right, that's going to help knock that down even faster.
Yeah, but I think, you know, most people are carrying so much on their credit cards. They're so deep in debt.
It's tough for them to make,
they're not going to be able to pay extra. I mean, if you can just, again, make it simple. You know, divide the number of months that you have on this card, 21 months, right, by the total amount that you owe, and pay that off each month regularly, and you're going to be free of all this. If you don't, let me give you this. Let me give you one other thing. If you don't, it could take you, I'm not making this up, it could take you 15 years to pay off your credit card debt of $5,000. If you just let it hang and keep the balance going, and you're paying the minimum payment on that, and you're paying these giant interest rates, it could take you 15, 16, 17 years to pay off that debt. I mean, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm getting queasy just thinking about that.
Right. I'll tell you what, a good line that a friend of mine uses. He says, credit cards are like power tools. They can be incredibly powerful, they can really help you out, and they can be very dangerous if you handle them the wrong way.
For the good and the bad, absolutely. I understand you spoke with a couple who had about $30,000 in debt. How are they able to pay it all off?
Yeah, so another idea, okay, another smart idea, is to, if you can't figure this whole mess out on your own and you've got giant credit card debt, like this couple had, you're right, they were $30,000 in debt. You want to go to a nonprofit, key words there, nonprofit credit counseling agency. They went to a place called Money Management International. And what Money Management International did for them was, first of all, negotiated with all their credit card companies to lower the interest rates they were already paying. Then they put them on a payment plan, okay, a schedule, to regularly pay off what they could. They didn't give them, a giant bill like you're going to have to pay, $2,000 a month to get out of debt. They made it reasonable for them. I think they were paying like maybe $400 a month. But they did this regularly over 3 years, and they were able to wipe out that $30,000 debt completely with help from Money Management International.
And they were free.
And now they're free, and now they're on the road
amazing.
to good financial success. So credit cards can be very dangerous. You got to handle them the right way.
All good information. Bill, thank you so much. If you want to learn more about how to wipe away your credit card debt, we have a full article dedicated to this topic on our website. That's clicktohouston.com.